Bellator alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Watch those low blows. Watch the headbutts. Let's have a
When
good
you get a fight like
okay?
this
Touch
that
him up.
everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Solid counter punch by Bad Intentions. And another shot comes in. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A little defense turns to offense by Bad Intentions. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
That shot unable to land. Good scoring counter punch by Bad Intentions. You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
Come on, side to side.
Halfway through round number 2.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Good counter punch. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Throws a counter punch there. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Fires right back at him. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Good counter punch. Bad intentions, his strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Very clever move there. defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Here we go with the fourth round. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Bad Intentions. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Great movement to get away from those punches. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Blocks that belt line well. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Good block. Bad Intentions is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing
the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Good job fighting from the outside. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Keep your distance. Range. Keep it going.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Use your feet. Punch and move. Back to the bottom.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own.
Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel the ropes, move out.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking, and that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down and to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Move. Work is the jab.
And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timer would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
Side to side.
Gets rid of that body shot. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Jab. Use the jab. Keep working the body.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Get it out.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Good work doubling up that jab by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Teddy, he's having a field day. He's peppering him with shots from the outside.
Well, when did we all of a sudden show up at a bull ring? Because I'm watching a matador right now control that bull and not letting that bull get near where he can gore him.
Devastating blow by Bad Intentions. Good way to protect the midsection. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Listen, he's done. He's done. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight, and we'll take care of the swelling.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Good exchange. He fires back. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good block there by Bad Intentions. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Bad Intentions. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Come on, side to side.
Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. And now another left.
He's doing a really nice job here on the outside. He's staying safe. He is away from his opponent's danger zone, but yet he's able to accomplish things offensively.
Yeah, he's getting full extension on his punches is what you're basically saying, Joe. He's doing a good job of that. If he threw his punches from a little too close, he would get time. So he's making sure he's at the right place when he first gets those punches moving.
Good looking counter punch. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Bad Intentions is just being smart on the outside. Scoring well with that combination by Bad Intentions. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Good looking counter punch. blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Fires right back at him. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions has got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good block. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Good exchange. He fires back.
In and out, in and out.
Gets rid of that effort. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A good block. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Bad Intentions.
Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good block by Bad Intentions. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Able to dismiss that body shot. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Good combination landing there.
Keep moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Nice block. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Throws a counter punch there. bad intentions. Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Is feeling the effects now of that hook. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Combination to the head. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good looking counter punch. Blocks that punch. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good job staying away from the danger there. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Turns on that exchange. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer. He's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout, but no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe.